Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy and this is your October monthly reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Because today was a very weird day for me. Lots of crazy things happened, ups and downs, negatives and positives, but it's all good. We're here, we're doing our readings, we're doing our work. And I'm being of service, and it is all a-okay. And I hope that you guys are doing a lot better and you're in a lot more positive or clear, stable place than I am today. And if not, I hope that tomorrow you will be. Okay, Aries, let's get into it. By the way, let me know if you guys like the new setup because I really, really like it. I feel like my energy is so different. Like, I promise I'm not on anything. Like, literally, I just feel like having this dimmer lighting, being in this corner, sitting at this table with these candles, the camera further away. I don't know, I just really like the setup. It makes me feel really, really calm. And I'm not a person that ever feels like this kind of calm, so I really am enjoying it. I feel like I'm like at peace. Like this is relaxing to me to be able to do these. So let's get into your reading. So Aries, when I was tuning into your energy prior to your reading, I was being shown this, it was like a feminine voice. I didn't really see a figure, but just saying like, I don't care, I can do whatever I want. And I just had like, they just made me feel their attitude, their energy, and their presence. And this girl had some attitude, like this person, whoever this person is, if this is you, Aries, this is the mood that you're in. It was very much like, I can do whatever I want, like, you know, like it was just like, I don't give a, you know, beep. This just very strong-headed character that like, I don't want to say stubborn, but just very like set in their ways. Like I can do whatever I want. Like no one can tell me what to do. No one can tell me what I cannot do, etc., etc. So that's just the energy that came through. I don't know if that's significant to any of you guys. It could just be where some of you are at right now energetically wise, but we're going to pull one card to see what your overall energy is for this month. And that was your channel message. That's all I picked up for you guys. So just being in a state of independence where you don't need anyone or feeling that way. We have the Devil as the first card out for your overall energy for this month of October. And this card is represented under temptation. So this month could be a month where you are going to be tempted to do a bad thing or just something that you know you shouldn't do, but you feel tempted to do it anyways. So it could be like an ex calling you or texting you out of nowhere and you knowing like, girl, I know better than to text back, but you text back anyways. So things like that. It doesn't mean that it has to be something necessarily like negative. Like it doesn't mean that you're going to do something bad, you're going to hurt someone, but it's just doing something that you shouldn't do that you're otherwise tempted to. So watch out for that because that is definitely, because this is your crowning energy, there is going to be either a lot of temptation this month or whatever is tempting you this month, it is like heavily tempting you. Like it is something that is going to be very hard for you to resist. All right, Aries, let's get into your reading. So we're going to figure out exactly what's going on this month. So what's happening in this month of October for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement. Spirit, if you could be so kind as to shine some light as to what is going on in the month of October for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the month of October? We have the King of Wands in reverse. So some of you could be, well, this could be you, Aries, Leo, Sag, but you could also be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. Could also be dealing with the Capricorn because we have the Devil energy. What is this about? What is this King of Wands in reverse about, Spirit? We have the Fool, two cards came out, sneaky. The Fool and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Ooh, be careful, Aries, be careful. Someone has options. Someone has options and I don't think it's you. I think this other person has options and you're just one of them. I really feel that way. Sorry to say, I'm very honest and blunt, right? That's just what I feel right away. Next, okay, we'll take them all. Jesus, why does that keep happening today? So many cards coming out, but something's really telling me to take them. We have 4 cards, they're all in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, What was that? Oh, King of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. And then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Sorry, it's like a lot. Yeah, we don't. Do we really need to see it? Like, there it is. Sorry. Like, it's a lot. Alrighty, let's get into it, shall we? So, with the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Fool and the Seven of Cups, I really just feel like someone has options. And I'm actually gonna retract what I said earlier. For some of you guys, because again, everyone's journey is different. Everyone is, unique in their own self, but also unique in their experiences and what they experience going through life, right? People they meet, chances that they encounter, opportunities that they're presented or not presented with. And this is a general reading that goes up on YouTube for any Aries to see. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement. So it's very broad. So take the messages that resonate with you, leave what doesn't. But for some of you, I do still stand by what I said, that specifically I do feel that you're dealing with most likely a fire sign or just someone. I think whoever you're dealing with has a big ego, because this King of Wands is in reverse. So that doesn't mean that he's acting like a man, or like acting like he's not acting the way that he should be. He's not fully in his power. He's not fully in his self. To me, the Knight of Wands in reverse always gives a telltale that someone has a very, very big ego. They think very highly of themselves. They think that they hold and have a lot of power and control over people that they probably don't, or maybe that they do. They could be a manipulator as well, because we have the King of Wands in reverse. That leads me to have to believe that this person could have a big ego. Plus, we have the Devil, which is temptation. So this could be that this person is tempting you, and in that sense, they do have some power. And like I said, I just feel like this person could have a lot of options, and you're one of the options. I'm also now getting, for some of you Aries, so that was just for some of you. For some of you Aries, what I actually feel with the Fool and the Seven of Cups in reverse is that, like, you believe that this person is an option for you, but they're not a good option. That there are better berries to pick from the bush, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you're picking. It's a berry. It's a blackberry if we're picking blackberries off a bush, but it's not. There are other berries that are more ripe on the bush, that taste better, that look better, that are better. And I think that you're either just coming into realization of this month, Aries, with the Fool. Like, you're realizing this, like, wait, I can still do something else. I can still pick something else. I think what you're realizing, Aries, is that you're not tied to this person. You're not tied to this situation. It's tempting. Don't get me wrong. It's tempting. You're tempted. But figure out why you're tempted. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're just tempted because it's there. And no one else is, or no other situation is. So just be careful of that, because this also just could be that you don't have any other options and there is this person. But just because there's a plate of food in front of you doesn't mean you're hungry and you're gonna eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not hungry and there's a huge plate of food, you're not gonna eat it because you're not hungry. You don't want to eat. So it's kind of like that. Like, just because it's there doesn't mean you have to have it. Doesn't mean that you have to take it. Like, you can say no. You can pass on it. It's good. Like, especially when you're thinking in terms of a commitment and a partnership, because you're gonna build and you're gonna get attached and you're gonna grow with that person. So do you really want to just take whoever? Think about that, Aries. So we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. I kind of want to clarify, but what is this about, Spirit? Tell me. Okay, so what I'm getting is that someone was not valued before, or someone has not been valued. Because with the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's like someone realized that they were wrong. Someone realizes that they're wrong. They're wrong about their decision to not work together, to not come together with the Three of Pentacles. So someone realized that they made a mistake. So this could be you, Aries, or the person you're dealing with. Put the energy where it needs to go for your situation. Someone realized that they made a mistake in not coming together with someone else, not working together with someone else. Someone's having this realization. They realize that someone is a Queen of Pentacles, and they realize that they treated them really shitty. They realize that they were very, like, stone cold towards this person. I also feel like this person kind of views you as not an emotionless person, but like you're like ruthless. Like you could be the ultimate lover, but you could really, as much as you can build and you can create, you can destroy too. I'm really just getting off that energy, and I feel like this person realized that. They're also having that realization. They're realizing a lot of things. And then now you're at this place where you're feeling a little bit out of your zone, not fully in your power. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, so you just don't feel super independent. You don't feel super good about yourself. You're just like a little bit damaged and a little bit, just lower energy, a little bit more chill, kind of hot-headed, a little bit defensive as well, and a little bit closed off. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, it just suggests that you just may feel a little bit lost this month, Aries, and that's okay to feel that way. But again, I feel like you're ready to take a leap of faith. You're ready to take a chance. You're ready to do something new. You're ready to move on in a different direction, even though you're not sure of what it is that you want, or you're not sure where you're going, and you feel a little bit lost. You're just ready for a new beginning. So I feel like even though you're going to be really tempted by something this month, or you're going to have a very hard time resisting an offer or a person, because it's not good for you, I think that most of you guys will do the right thing, and you guys will try something new, because the Fool is taking a leap of faith, and they're doing something new. So it wouldn't be a leap of faith to do the same thing over again, because you already know how it's going to end up, right? So I think that a lot of you guys are going to do really good to fall out of temptation. You might want to watch the Sagittarius video as well if you have any placements in Sagittarius in anywhere in your birth chart. Feel free to go check out the Sagittarius video, because I believe their video was Don't Fall into Temptation, and that was their overall message for their reading, was not to fall into temptation. And this is what this reading is reminding me of, because for them, they're going to be tempted by something where they knew what the right thing is to do, but they're going to be tempted to do the wrong thing. So same energy here for you, Aries, this month. You're going to be tempted to do the wrong thing when you know better. And same thing I told them, if you know better, do better, be better, right? So if you know what the right thing is to do, don't do the wrong thing, because then you're going to have to live with that later. All right. So, hold on. I didn't ask a freaking question yet. So, what does Aries need to watch out for? In the month of October, what does Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to watch out for? What does Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising... Okay, we'll look at that. Trickery, 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 trickery. So Aries, what Spirit wants you to know, or what they want you to watch out for this month in October, is trickery. Be careful of things that are shiny, things that are tempting to go after because they look really pretty and they're shiny and they're sparkly and they tell you lies, or not lies, they tell you what you want to hear, but they're really lies. This closes out this reading. I mean, we're not at the very end of this, but this is perfect with your reading. Your energy is, you have to be careful of things that are tempting you. And then we have trickery. Spirit is really trying to let you know, like, this is what Spirit wants you to watch out for. They want you to watch out for the temptation. They want you to watch out for this devil energy. They want you to watch out for the trickery. They want you to watch out for the thing. What Spirit is saying is, if it looks too good to be true, if it seems too good to be true, it is. Live by that saying this month, in this month of October, please, Aries specifically. If it seems too good to be true, it is. If an offer is given to you out of nowhere and you're like, oh my God, this is crazy, why would I not take this? And it's very flashy and it's everything you wanted and it's just handed to you on a silver platter this month, just be cautious. I'm not saying turn it down, but do your investigation. Make sure that you have all the information on the offer. Make sure that you know why it's being presented to you. Make sure that you understand where people's motives are coming from, what their intentions are. Just be careful not to commit to something. I'm even getting, for some of you, this could be like a contract or something that you might be getting legally bound or legally tied into. So just be careful of things that you're signing or just things that you're committing to. Just be careful, because you might end up getting trapped or stuck into something that you later on regret. And closing out your reading, we're going to get a closing message from Spirit. So this is just whatever Spirit wants you to know right now. So what does Spirit want Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to know right now? Spirit, what do you want Aries to know right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you want Aries to know right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you want Aries to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. What do you want Aries to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of October. What does Aries need to know? Spirit. What does Aries need to know? We have loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. The number is 20 at the top. 2, 0, 2, 20. Those all numbers could be very significant to you this month. Just to keep note if you see them a lot. Spirit wants you to know that life has loss. Life has grief. Life has people that, same thing with Pisces, that come and go, and you're grieving and being upset over the loss of someone that has left, whether that means that they have actually passed away or that they are just not in your life anymore. Spirit wants you to know that loss and grief and the loss of someone, whether it is loss of their life completely or just loss of them physically being there, is an important part of life, because from that loss, from that death, from that transformation comes a rebirth, comes that resurrection is what the word that they use here, comes that resurrection, that coming to life again in a renewed way, having a different outlook on life, having a new vigor and passion and lust for life. That's what comes after the death. That's what comes after the loss. And that is what comes after the period of grief and sadness. So Spirit just wants you to know that whatever period of sadness and grief and loss you've been feeling and going through, just know that it's a period of resurrection. It feels you're just in it, so you're feeling the emotions of grief and loss. You're feeling that pain and that sadness, but it's part of your resurrection. So you have been resurrecting yourself this entire time, and it's almost like you're coming out of the waters, coming back to life. It's like your soul is re-entering your body, and that's why we have that lust for life. This is like a perfect description for the Fool that I never even thought of. The Fool is a perfect example of having lust for life. He's just blindly taking a leap of faith and going after something, whether he knows what he's doing or not, whether he knows if he's going to be successful or not, and just trusting and having faith in the higher powers that they will take care of it, and then they will resurrect your passion, they will resurrect your life, they will help guide you and put you back on the right path that is meant for you. And remember, Aries, that you are the leaders of the zodiac, and do not forget that. That is very important for you to know and understand and be aware of at all times. It's really what's going to help you stay on the path, is being reminded that you are here to lead other people, not to be led. That is your reading for this month, Aries. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys are experiencing and what you're going through, so that I can keep up to date with you guys and I can chat with you guys down there. Any other information that you need is going to be in the description box below. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now. And I will see you guys in the next month. Have a great rest of your day, whatever time of day it is that you're watching, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.